Hey everybody, welcome to the Nautical Nick YouTube channel. Today, you're going to see a series of dives on one of the most pristine kelp forests in the entire world. The location is Catalina Island, California. My brother and I spear a ton of calico bass, as well as some other species, and at one point, we even get attacked by a group of sea lions trying to steal our fish. For more information about the kelp forest ecosystem and the fish species that can be found within it, please check out my in-depth guide. I'll put the link in the description. Without further ado, let's dive in. There are two target species that I'm going for today. The first is the calico bass, which is very common in this ecosystem. They can be extremely hard to shoot because they're really smart and cautious creatures. I highly recommend using a spear gun with some range if you plan on hunting calico bass, as they will not let you get close. The second fish I'm targeting today is the California sheephead. These are much rarer than calicos, and while they can get really big, it's much harder to find any of a decent size. Sheephead are a fascinating species. As you can see in this graphic, they exhibit sexual dimorphism. This means that males and females have different physical characteristics. Female sheephead actually have the ability to transform into males when they reach a certain size. For this reason, the males are much larger and rarer. Sheephead are absolutely delicious and probably my favorite fish to eat. Here I spot my first calico bass and I'm diving down. Right as I lined up my shot, and I go to pull the trigger, I realized the safety was on, and then it messed me up. So that's my first missed shot. Do you see the calico bass? I don't either, but it's there. Right there. Good thing this thing is not moving. Did not see this coming. Boom. First fish of the day. Nice calico bass. Every time you spear a fish, you want to grab your dive knife and immediately bring the fish, then cut the gills to bleed it. This method of dispatching the fish is called ikejime, and not only does it prevent the fish from suffering further, but it also preserves the quality of the meat. I left the safety on again. At this point, I started getting followed by a really large male sea lion. It never got close, it just sort of stayed back about that far, and it just watched me. I had a fish in my game bag, and I knew that's what it was after. But I swam into the kelp a bit, and it stopped following me after a little bit. Just before I started this clip, my brother called me over saying he saw a sheephead. I got a glimpse of it swimming into this little rocky cave here. You can't see the fish in the video, but I could see it in the cave.
Oh yeah!
This is a really nice female sheephead. Sheephead can change their color quite a bit and can be anywhere from white to pink to bright red like this fish.
That would suck if I didn't get that. When I just dove down, there were two big calicos right in front of my face. I could have shot them so easily.
Wait, you decided on the sheephead?
Yeah, because earlier the same thing happened to me. I saw a big male sheephead, and I swam down to shoot it, but then right next to me, there was the biggest calico that I've seen today. And so I went to shoot that instead, and I missed. Sheephead are easier to shoot.
I heard it hit the rock pretty hard, though.
Behind it, yeah.
That's a good one.
I saw like a dozen bass over here when I told you over, and then I smelled it.
That's my PR calico.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The reason why I freaked out is because I was still removing the spear from the calico I just shot, and Blake disappeared and came back 30 seconds later with a huge calico. And he got it on the pole spear. It's really hard to get calicos on the pole spear because, like I said, you need range.
I speared it from above, and then I shoved it down into the rocks, and then I scooped it up toward the sky so I could get him.
That's a pro move, Blake.
Yeah.
Now this is my brother Blake filming. I gave him the camera so he could film a shot of me diving. As we were swimming out to find some fish, that male sea lion from earlier pulled up on us with two females. Right here, the sea lion on the left lunged at Blake with its jaws open and tried to bite Blake's bag of fish. Blake had jerked away the camera as soon as it got close, so you couldn't see it bite at him. Thankfully, it only bit the water near him and then it backed off. I had never seen Blake so angry before. He came up to me and told me, and I quote, "I'm not gonna let that blubbery bastard get away with this." Then he grabbed my camera and the spear gun and stormed off into the water. There was nothing I could do to talk him out of it. But now that I'm looking at the footage, it looks like he just went after fish instead, so I think he realized he can't really take on a sea lion. Yet. This was truly an incredible day in the kelp forest of Catalina. This adventure all happened over the span of only an hour and a half. My brother and I both considered it the best spearfishing session we've ever had. The ocean was beautiful with 71-degree water and 60 feet of visibility, and we both got our biggest calico basses ever. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to drop a like and a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. This has been Nautical Nick. Thanks for watching.